Hello 6th class and welcome to your Monday Busy Maths tutorial for the 22nd of February. We're doing page 96 and this week we're doing time for the whole week. So this top box here shows the name of the film, underneath that the duration of each of the films, and then the times that they began. Then the Christmas songs gives you the title of the Christmas song and the length of time, the duration of the song. So you have to, for number one, write the duration of each film in hours and minutes. As you can see, they've all been written in just minutes. So to change from just minutes, just to refresh your memory, to hours and minutes, if for instance I had 75 minutes, one way to do it is keep taking away 60, which is equal to an hour. So I can take away 1 hour there. But keep taking away 60 until you're left with an amount that 60 cannot be taken away, an amount that you cannot take 60 away from, I should say. So take 60 away from this and we're left with 15. Okay, I cannot take 60 away from 15, so I was able to take 1 hour away, so it's 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that's one way of doing it. Keep repeatedly subtracting 60 away until you're left with an amount that cannot subtract 60, and that will be your minutes portion. For each 60 that you took away, you're adding, that's an hour. If I could take 60 away twice, it would be 2 hours. If I can take 60 away 3 times, it's 3 hours. A quicker way to do that is take the number and divide it by 6, for 60. So 75 divided by 6. So you're thinking to yourself 6 into, you're thinking to yourself 6 into the 7 goes once, with 1 over, and 6 into 15 cannot go, so it's 1 hour 15 minutes. If, for example, it was, I'll take a bigger number, like 270, you're dividing 60 into that. I wish I could do like an L shape. Can I? Hold on 1 second. Might be able to, actually I'll delete that. And so I'll bring this over here. It's the only way I can think of doing it. My division box. Okay, it's not ideal. I wonder what was 60 with it. Can I write the 270 in there? It's not allowing me. That's brilliant. Maybe it'll let me now. It won't. But anyway, if you think to yourself 60 divided into 270, because they both end in 0, I can get rid of the zeros. So now it's just 60 into 27. I know 60 goes into 24 4 times, so that's 4 hours. Remainder then would be 3, so 30 minutes. 4 hours, 30 minutes. So like that, you're thinking dividing 6 in, or repeatedly taking away 60, whichever works for you. Number 2, what's the duration of each song in just seconds? So remember, there's 60 seconds in a minute, so you're going to be doing kind of the opposite. So if it was a song that's 1 minute, sorry, that's not the number 1, 1 minute 33 seconds. To change the minute into seconds, you're multiplying it by 60. So it'll be 1 by 60, which is equal to 60 seconds. And then you're going to add that 60 seconds to what's already there, which is 33, to give a total of 93 seconds. So to change your minutes into seconds, you multiply them by 60, because there's 60 seconds per minute. And then you add whatever seconds you've already been told you have to that. So multiplying by 60 and then adding in with the rest. What is the total duration of the films Dennis the Menace and Home Alone? So you find the duration of each, add them together. And I'm guessing they want that split into hours and minutes afterwards. Yeah, I'm thinking they do. What is the difference in the duration of Mrs. Doubtfire and Dennis the Menace? So you're going to see the difference in time between these two. Dara listened to The Drummer Boy 6 times. How long did he spend listening to it? So 6 times this duration. Pam listened to Wonderful Christmas 9 times. How long did she spend listening to it? 9 times this. If all 5 Christmas songs were on the one CD and there were 5 seconds between each one of the songs and the beginning of the next, what would the length of the CD be in minutes and seconds? So you need to find out the total length of time for each of those songs to be on the CD, and what did they say, 5 seconds in between. So I said 5 seconds. Yeah, so 5 seconds in here, 5 seconds in here, 5 seconds in here, 5 seconds in here, and then the times together in minutes and seconds. If you watched the Harry Potter film over 3 days and spent the same length of time watching it each day, how long would you spend watching it each day? So you're dividing it by 3 to see your answer. I'm thinking it goes evenly, maybe not. Write the finishing time of each film in digital form, and then B as AM or PM. So in digital form, so I'm guessing, write the finishing time of each film. So this time it starts, then you're adding on the minutes or the hour minutes to it to get your final time in digital form, which they've given here. And then as AM or PM. So they must mean there where it's not in 24-hour clock time. 11. How many hours and minutes are there between these films' starting times, between Casper and Harry Potter? So between the start of Harry Potter, or Casper to the start of Harry Potter, what's the hours and minutes between it and these few? Leo wants to see 2 films today. Which of the following options will allow him to see both films from start to finish without the times overlapping? So you have to see when this ends, has this already started, because that won't work. So which film on the top ends just in time for him to watch the next one? And you're using the times here to help you. Challenge. Leo lives 44 minutes away from the cinema. Write the times he should depart from his house to be in time for each film. Write the time he should arrive home after. So he needs to be at the cinema at 44, so it takes 44 minutes before this time for him to get there. So you're going to say, what's 44 minutes before this time? That's when he should depart. And then for return, see when this film should end, and then see, well, 44 minutes onto that, because he has to get back home. So 44 minutes taken away from this time for when he departs. For the return time, it's this time plus the duration of the film plus 44 minutes to get back home for that one. Look, there's nothing too crazy difficult really. It's just about being careful with adding and subtracting of time and realising that there are 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in a minute. If you have any issues, let me know, of course, through Class Dojo.